Hi students, welcome back to my channel Evolve Solving Physics. Today we are going to discuss some problems based on parallelogram law. So first problem, what they have given means the resultant of two forces 2p and root 2p is root 10p. What they have given? They have given resultant of two forces. The resultant of two forces is root 10p and the two forces are 2p and root 2p. They say to find angle between the two forces. So by giving two forces and resultant, they say to find the angle between the forces. So F1 is the first force, that is 2p, and F2 is the another force, that is root 2p, and R is equal to root 10p. Then angle between F1 and F2 is question mark. So by giving two forces and resultant, they said to find the angle between them. So you know the formula, R equals to under root. Here P means F1 and Q is F2. So they have given forces now. So F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. In parallelogram, P bar and Q bar are two vectors and their magnitudes are P and Q. In place of P and Q, they have given F1 and F2, that is forces. So R is 10 root 10P, that is equal to under root. F1 is 2P whole square plus F2 is root 2P whole square plus 2F1 is 2P, F2 is root 2P cos theta. So this can be written as 2 square p square 4p square plus root 2 whole square p square square root will be cancelled plus 2 into 2 4 root 2 p into p square cos theta. So this can be written as 4p square plus 2p square plus 4 root 2p square cos theta. So 4p square plus 2p square is 6p square plus 4 root 2p square cos theta. So you want to remove the square roots on both sides. Make square on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. You can remove the square root here. So root 10p whole square and under root 6p square plus 4 root 2p square cos theta whole square. Squaring on both sides now. So root 10p whole square p square. Square root will be cancelled. Here square root will be cancelled. That is 6p square plus 4 root 2p square cos theta. This can be written as 10p square. In both terms you have p square as common. Make one as p square. P square 6 plus 4 root 2 cos theta. P square will be cancelled here. 10 equals to 6 plus 4 root 2 cos theta. Send 6 to left hand side. You will get 10 minus 6 is equal to 4 root 2 cos theta. 10 minus 6 is 4. 4 is equal to 4 root 2 cos theta. Send these 4 root 2 to left hand side. It will divide. 4 by 4 root 2 is equal to cos theta. You want theta na, so I am sending all terms to left hand side. You got cos theta equals to 4 by 4 root 2. 4 will be cancelled. Cos theta equals to 1 by root 2. In cos, when you will get 1 by root 2, cos 45. Cos 45 degrees. Cos will be cancelled. Theta equals to 45 degrees. Theta equals to 45 degrees or pi by 4. Pi by 4 means 45 degrees. So answer will be 45. Theta equals to 45 degrees. So you can see the options here 30, 60, 45, 90. So answer will be third option. So this is how you find when they have given two forces resultant. With the help of that we can easily find the angle like this. So we are going to discuss one more problem. So what they have given means maximum and minimum magnitudes of resultants of two vectors of magnitude p and q are found to be in the ratio 3:1. Which of the following relation is true? P equals to q, p equals to 2q, p equals to 4q, p equals to q by 3. What they have given maximum and minimum magnitudes means you all know that. What is maximum and minimum magnitudes of resultant? R maximum is equal to p plus q and R minimum is p minus q. You all know that R maximum is maximum magnitude of resultant. R maximum is p plus q and minimum magnitude of resultant is p minus q. They have given that that are in ratio of 3:1. So maximum and minimum magnitudes of resultant of two vectors, that is p plus q and p minus q, of magnitudes p and q, are found to be in ratio 3:1. Which of the following relation is true? You know that R maximum by R minimum is equal to p plus q by p minus q. What they have given R maximum by R minimum is in the ratio of 3:1, that is 3/1. So in place of R maximum and R minimum you can write as 3/1 is equal to p plus q by p minus q. So maximum is to R minimum is equal to 3:1. So R maximum by R minimum is 3/1. They have given that, but we know that R maximum by R minimum is p plus q by p minus q. You want the relation between, see the options here, we want the relation between p and q only. So in place of R maximum by R minimum, what you will write here? 3/1. So make the cross multiplication. 3 into p minus q is equal to 1 into p plus q. 3 multiply that, 3p minus 3q equals to p plus q. So send p to left hand side. 3p minus p is equal to q plus 3q. 3p minus p is equal to 2p. 3p minus p is 2p is equal to q plus 3q is 4q. So you can write it as p is equal to 4/2q. 2 1s 2 2s. So p equals to 2q. So you want the relation between p and q na? So what is the answer is p equals to 2q. Second option is correct. So they have given maximum and minimum magnitude of resultant, that is R maximum and R minimum, as 3:1, that is 3/1. But we know that R maximum is p plus q and R minimum is p minus q. As has given term has been substituted, so we got the relationship between p and q. The greater and least resultant of two forces are 7 Newton and 3 Newton respectively. If each of the force is increased by 3 Newton and applied at 60 degrees, the magnitude of resultant is. What they have given means, in place of maximum and minimum they have given greater and least. This is maximum and this is minimum. So greater is taken as maximum and minimum is taken as least. What they have given, R maximum is 7 Newton and R minimum is 3 Newton, that is R greater. This is R least. So respectively, if each of the force is increased by 3 Newton and applied at 60 degrees, they say to find the magnitude of resultant. They say to find R by giving R maximum and R minimum. With the help of R maximum and R minimum, we are going to find P and Q. With the help of P and Q, and after that by applying 60 degrees, that P and Q is increased by 3 Newton, we can find the magnitude of resultant. So R maximum is P plus Q is equal to 7 Newton and R minimum is P minus Q equals to 3 Newton. with the help of these terms we are going to find the values of P and Q. So solve these two terms. P plus Q is equal to 7 Newton and P minus Q is equal to 3 Newton. Add these two terms. Consider this as equation 1, 2. Add equation 1 and 2. So minus plus Q minus Q will be cancelled. P plus P is 2P is equal to 7 plus 3 is 10 Newton. So 2P is equal to 10 Newton. So P equals to 10 by 2 Newton. 2 ones to 5. So what you will get? P as 5 Newton. So add means P plus Q plus P minus Q is equal to 7 Newton plus 3 Newton. Minus Q plus Q will cancel. 2P equals to 10 Newton. P is equal to 10 by 2 Newton. P equals to 5 Newton. You can solve P in form of this way or this way. With the help of P we can find the value of Q. P plus Q is equal to 7 Newton. We are going to find the value of Q here. What is the value of P? 5 Newton plus Q is equal to 7 Newton. Q is equal to 7 Newton minus 5 Newton, that is 2 Newton. So P is 5 Newton and Q is 2 Newton. But they said when theta is equal to 60 degrees, these P and Q are increased by 3 Newton. When 60 degrees is applied, this P and Q is increased by 3 Newton. So P equals to 5 Newton plus 3 Newton, that is 8 Newton, and Q is equal to 2 Newton plus 3 Newton is 5 Newton. So with the increased value of P and Q with 60 degrees, we are going to find the resultant. R equals to under root P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. So under root P square is 8 square plus 5 square plus 2 into 8 into 5 cos 60 degrees. So 8 square is 8 64, 5 square is 25 plus, so 64 plus 25 is 89 plus 8 5 is 40, 42 is 80. 2 ones, 2 40s, so 40 here. Plus 40 is 129, so 129. So the resultant will be under root 129 Newton. So answer will be 129 Newton. So this is some problems based on parallelogram law. If you have any doubts, please comment me in comment box. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.